hours, Ohioans will take to the polls to cast their ballots in this year's primary election.
Our Kara Cotton joins us now live this morning with more on how they're preventing issues at the polls. Kara, good morning.
Good morning, Dave and Maureen. Now, while voter turnout is expected to be low this year, the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections is making sure they don't have a repeat of last year, and that means running out of ballots. In Lakewood last year, a third of their polling locations ran out of ballots. 3 news cameras were at an elementary school where more than 100 voters had to wait while more ballots were printed. But since then, Tony Perlali, director of the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections, says changes have been made. They've increased the amount of ballot stock printed, allowing for at least double the amount of registered voters. They've also designated an employee to monitor ballots as they're being passed out to ensure in real time that they don't fall behind. Perlotti says this restructuring will eliminate any previous issues.
Use the ballot vendor first. They're now last. We have other things in the process that we have more control over, that we're able to monitor and be able to respond quickly to anything that happens. So I have good confidence that you won't see a repeat of what we saw in a few locations last November.
Now, again, the polls open this morning at 6:30, and as long as you're in line by 7:30, you will still be able to cast your vote. Coming up in just a few minutes, I'll share with you what the county is doing to make sure that they deliver results faster this year. Dave?
All right, get out and vote, certainly. Kara, thank you. We'll see you later this morning.
Sure.
It is 5:06. Let's turn to the race getting the most attention in Ohio and the nation. The Ohio Senate GOP primary. The candidates spent Monday making a final push to voters, many who in a recent poll remained undecided. Lena Lai brings us the latest.
Outside of a Parma banquet hall,
I voted for Trump twice, but not anymore.
Protesters from the city's Ukrainian village rallying for more funding for Ukraine.
I do not think it is possible to stop the war without help in Ukraine.
Inside, Senator J.D. Vance joining Bernie Moreno's final campaign push.
Several dozen out there supporting Ukraine. What would your message to them be tonight?
I go to every corner of Ohio, talk to literally tens of thousands of Ohioans. There's not one Ohioan that has ever said to me that funding Ukraine was their #1 priority.
Moreno, backed by Donald Trump, is seeing a late surge in the final hours. According to an Emerson College poll, Moreno ahead of State Senator Matt Dolan by 9 percentage points, while Secretary of State Frank LaRose a distant third. However, the margin of error puts Moreno and Dolan neck and neck. And so, in his 11th hour effort, LaRose in Copley hoping to prove the polls wrong.
So the dozen people that you talk to may be part of a small group that makes a difference.
Meanwhile, Dolan was in Columbus. His support from former Senator Rob Portman and Governor Mike DeWine further underscore the establishment versus Trump divide within the grand old party.
Fighting is about results, okay? And it doesn't mean you go and shout and scream. It means you actually engage, roll up your sleeves.
With 21% of Republicans still undecided, the only poll that matters is on Election Day.
That was Lena Lai reporting. As for the candidates, today Dolan will be in Independence, Moreno in Westlake, and LaRose in Columbus. And we'll have crews there to bring you any updates. And of course, we will have Election Day coverage for you all day on WKYC, including the results tonight on What's Next at 11. For more information on today's primary, check out our complete voter guide on our website, WKYC.com.